Testing microphone 1 2. Testing microphone 1 2. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Biff back with you again today. Going to be playing some FM26, the beta, which dropped yesterday. I got to mess around a little bit with the character creator, I guess you would call it. And I didn't really like it. I don't think it gives you enough options, but it's not a character creator. It's not an RPG. Even though it is an RPG, um, it's it's not that much of an RPG. It's a football manager game. So I'm actually over here in Stream Elements, and I want to create a new command. I want to do a new command for FM26. So I can put that up in my thing. And I'm going to get the information from FM26 from the FM26 theme web page. Okay, this is a very simple description. Okay, we're gonna put this into my into my stream elements. Activate command. We're gonna come over here and go FM26 beta test and go. And then we'll test it out. It's interesting in this because let me go back over here to Steam. So if we read this from about this game, advanced access beta now live, play today. Let's come over here to my best camera spots, desktop camera. So right here, advanced access beta now live, play today. New foundations set the stage for you to define your football destiny. Made with the Unity engine, FM26 is the legacy redefined and where storytelling evolves. I like that because my whole experience playing Torquay last year, it was all about storytelling. It's about the ups and downs, the players that you get, the players that you miss out on, the injuries, the interaction with your squad. it's all about, it's a storytelling game. Honestly, it is. A reimagined interface and more immersive matchday experience brings you closer to the action and combine to elevate every match defining moment. Let me come over here and look at my screen thing and see. Okay. Transform your squad with advanced transfer tools and craft your footballing philosophy like never before with the new innovations that deliver unrivaled, game-changing tactical realism. So we are going to come over to, okay, I don't need this up. Let's see. Let's bring this up. I think that might be over here. So I need to go into game capture. Maybe down here. Okay. Okay, let's update the manager. We did some of this yesterday. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. And I'm in the wrong screen now. I'm in the wrong screen now. Because this is what happened yesterday. Where's Steam? We're going to go here. We're going to stop the game. Ah, brother. I don't see the flow there. I don't see the flow. I mean, I already have a manager in the game, Biff Gimbal. And and it should just bring me into the game and get the game running, right? So what I'm going to do first, since it seems like that's what the game wants me to do first, is I'm going to create a manager, because this is what the game did yesterday. I'm going to create a new career. I'm going to create a new manager. And then maybe the game will let me play my old game with the new manager avatar. I don't know. But now this is why. Hey, Blessed, welcome in. But this is why I did. This is why I copied all my save games into a separate folder, because I don't want this game to mess them up. Create a manager. Okay. I think it was going to be this guy, but I don't think I like his nose. Okay, I like that nose. That's kind of like my nose. We're going to leave that guy's nose alone. Let's see. Now, here's the thing, though. Yeah, see, that's the now this is kind of like my nose. Which one's more like mine? Probably this one. Let me take a picture of mine. I don't have a profile of mine. There is. I don't have much of a Cupid either. Okay, so this one, my nose actually goes up more. Not that one. My nose is more like this. Not that. Not that. I think my nose might be more like this. It's not as long as this one. My nose does have a slight hook in it, but not that pronounced. It's not that one. I'm going to say it's that one. Not that long. It's more like this one, but it kind of goes up a little bit. Okay, let's go with nose. Sculpt. But now see, as soon as I do that, I'm just going to leave it. I don't want to spend all day trying to get these things right. I'm going to do this guy. Let's just go through. No, no. No, no. No, no. Not this guy. Probably more like this guy. I mean, my ancestry is Welsh English. So I don't know if that's how they're kind of doing this. I think this guy, the guy that I was looking at, just kind of looks more Welsh English than It'd almost be nice. I mean, not to be like nationalistic or anything, because I don't think it'd be nationalistic. It's just everybody has like a heritage, and your heritage kind of is a determining factor in what you look like. So not to be like racist or nationalistic or like super nationalist or anything, but I'm of Welsh and English heritage. So my face should be, it'd be nice if they said, you know, Welsh English heritage. That's what this guy's face is kind of like. I'm not going to change anything but the hair, the body type. My body type is more like this guy. No. This guy. No. This guy. This guy. This guy. Okay. More like this guy. My head is more like, I'm just going to take this guy's head because I'm never going to be able to do any better. Hair. I got a big head of hair. And I like to think it looks like this. My hair does look like this sometimes. I mean, you can see it kind of over here. Yeah, just like. Even at the age of 69, my hair looks explosive. Not this thick at the back, though. I don't like it to get this thick. I don't really like it hanging down my neck. I did when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. I liked it like that. So let's say it's more like this one. It's more like this one. Okay. Hair color is going to be gray. Although my hair doesn't have that much black in it. My hair is more gray. How about white? What does white look like? Yeah, it's kind of more like my hair, isn't it? Yeah, that's more like my hair. I like it. There's scriptures in the Bible about men with gray hair that it's like a it's a sign of a blessing from the Lord. So I will accept that. Facial hair style. I think I did this yesterday. I have really light facial hair, not like this. It doesn't grow on my cheeks. More like this, if anything. I don't have a full mustache though. I mean, I grow a mustache, but it's not like a full kind of full blown mustache. It's more like this. Yeah, more like this. Okay. Eyebrows are, I got big, I've actually got wizard kind of eyebrows. I don't know. What do my eyebrows look like? I need somebody to help me do this. Oh, here I am. Let's see. How do my eyebrows look? Let me do a face. Let me do a. I mean, because I want this to look as much like me as it's not going to look anything like me. I want this to look as much like me as, just face it, it's not going to look like me. Okay. Now, are my eyebrows, how are my eyebrows? Very light. Looks very light here. But they kind of just go straight across, but they don't come down that far. They don't come down this far. I'm going to say this one. Eyebrows are gray. So I think this is gray. This is gray. My hair's white. Yeah, my eyebrows aren't white. My facial hair isn't white. Okie dokie. My eyes are brown. Light brown. My glasses are My glasses are for reading only. My eye patch is non-existent. What shape eyes do I have? I don't even know. What shape eyes do I have? Let's do another one. Let's do another selfie with my eyes more open. What do my eyes look like? And kind of like they look like eyes, really. I don't think they look like that. How come it changes like the size of your head? Look at how it does that. That's weird. It doesn't seem like your eyes would be like my face is not that long. Oh, those are not my eyes. Those are not my eyes. Those are not my eyes. Probably that one. Probably that one. Because it doesn't really look like it's shape. It's not changing the shape of my eye. It's changing more the size, the the length of my nose. Right? Yeah, it's changing the length of my nose. It's not changing the shape of my eye. Somebody at SI needs to go back and rework this because it ain't. I got big ears, but I don't have any earrings. I just have big ears. I guess you can't size your earrings. My nose, my mouth, I have. I mean, this is how I look when I'm getting ready to kiss my wife. Probably this one because I don't have really thick lips. Yeah, that's how I look when I'm getting ready to kiss my wife. I mean, my lips are puckered out like that. They should just have one generic look: man, woman, skin tone. That's it. Base makeup. I don't wear makeup. Eyeliner. Don't wear it. Eyeshadow. No. Beauty mark. Lipstick. Don't do any of that stuff. Skin details. What kind of skin details are we talking about here? Oh, freckles maybe? No. I've got a couple of moles. You know what? I haven't really been looking at this thing either. I should be looking at this thing. Um, I've got a couple of moles. As my skin's more like this. Okay, let's go back up here. There's no thumbnail over here. Hair, facial hair, eyebrows, eyes, eye shape. Yeah, there's no thumbnail. I'm looking for thumbnail because no, there's no thumbnail. You're either you got the same ears as everybody else, and you're either wearing an earring, a circular earring, a square earring, or nothing. Okay, your nose, base. There's nothing over here to change that. Nothing over here to change that. Skin details only. Okay. Attire. Let's see. Outfits. I think the Torquay colors are yellow and blue. I'm not slouchy. I mean, I do have a belly, but my belly comes down like this. It doesn't, I'm not slouchy like this. At least I don't think I am. Anyways, let's go back to body because I don't like that body. I'm not totally skinny, but I'm not slouchy like this either. It's almost like this. Then you come back to this one, it doesn't change it that much. I'm going to call myself this guy. All right. We already did the head. Oh, skin tone. Yeah, I'm very light skinned. Height. Feet. Inches. I'm about 5'9". I guess 5.93, I guess, is my height. Okay, let's go now into attire. Well, I hope they're not talking about this tire around my waist. Are they talking about that tire? Okay, wristwear. Let's wear a nice watch. Yellow, torquey yellow watch. That would be nice. Style. Okay, what wrist? Left, right. I would wear it on my left. I've always worn a watch on my left. Let's wear this one. Can I see it with the color of the thing? Okay, let's wear tops. Let's wear a nice white shirt. Not purple, though. I'm going to wear white. And then we're going to wear a tie. I mean, come on, tuck it in, pal. Tuck it in. What kind of pants are you going to wear? Baggy? Tight? No. Flares? No, I don't like flares. I liked them when I was a teenager, because that's what everybody wore. Do I want to wear striped coaching pants? No. They don't give you much choice, do they? I thought there was more style in the world than this. I guess I'm going to wear these, even though it looks like they've kind of got like, this is supposed to keep the rain out or something. Maybe we should wear. Hey, Blessed, how's it going? Oh, yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I am sorry. I was trying to see what I looked like. I'll go back and show you. Body type, I think I picked this one. Yeah. Because I'm not this big. And this kind of looks slouchy to me. I mean, I do have a belly, but it's not a slouchy belly. It kind of like my chest comes out here a little bit, but then the rest, my belly kind of comes in, and then my legs go down. Of course they go down. They have to go down to the ground, but I'm more like this. Okay. My skin tone is I'm very light skinned. My height is about, now I changed this already and it didn't stick. That's why I'm like, how much time do I really want to spend with this? I am 5'9.3 inches. That's my exact height. And it brought it up. What a miracle. Oh, I got to confirm it. Oh, wait. No. No. I thought it had confirmed the screen before it would save stuff. Okay. Skin tone, body type, got it. Head. We already got the head. We already got the head and the eyes. See, there's not a lot. You got 5 options for your head. That's it. You can sculpt it, but good luck with that. Unless you're a sculptor, good luck with sculpting your body and your head. Okay, my hair is gray. No, my hair is white because my hair is much lighter than this. So I went with the white. My style is rocking a head of hair. My facial hair is really light. I don't even have hair on this side of my face. It all grows like right in here. But this is the best option for me. So I could go with this, I guess. Go with the Santa Claus look. Maybe as like this is what I would like to look like. No, I'm very happy not having to shave every day. Though I do shave every day for my wife, because otherwise my beard gets really even after a day, it gets real prickly and pokey. So we don't like that. My eyebrows, I did the wizard kind of eyebrows. Maybe I should go gray. I did go gray, okay. Because I want them to show up more. Um, oh, you got 3 minutes of ads. Yeah, they ran. Sorry about that. I didn't announce anything because I don't really, I'd have to have this pop up over in front of my screen. Now, that would be nice if I could have it in front of the game that I'm playing, but you can't set any of these pop outs from Twitch to be on top of everything else. So as soon as you click on your game, it goes over the pop up and you can't, yeah. Eyes, I just left my eyes like this because if you look at this, watch what happens when I click on my eyes. It changes the length of my nose. It really doesn't do anything with the eyes. See how it just brings your head up, makes your ears bigger? It doesn't change the size of your or the shape of your eyes. It's weird. So I picked this one because this looks like kind of the length of my nose. So eyes, ears. Yes, I do have ears, but I don't have any. My ears aren't pierced. My ears are much bigger than this. You can see. I mean, you can see my ears are the better to hear you with. Um, so they're much bigger than this. I'm going to go down here, I think. My nose, yes, I do have a nose. Which nose did I pick? I picked this one just because that one seems to be matching up mostly. My nose is mostly straight. It does curve at the bottom, and it does go up a little bit more than this nose does, but I couldn't work that out in the sculpting thing. I do have a mouth. In my mouth, my lips are thin, and so this most looks like what my mouth looks like. Cosmetics, I don't do cosmetics. Skin details, I did pick. I don't have freckles. Had some freckles when I was a kid. I do have some moles on my face, but I'm just going to go with the plain looking face because I'm a pretty nondescript looking guy. Don't have any of this stuff over here. I do have a little bit of, yeah, I do have a little bit of stuff from acne and stuff when I was a kid, but I like this look. Not perfect, but let's see. So then I was going to do a tire. And I hope they're not talking about this tire right here. Because that would be, that tire is kind of out there. Outfits. Kind of tight across the middle there. Couldn't you go to your, couldn't you, can't the game afford to send you? I mean, I'm probably going to be coaching Chelsea in this save. Can't you like go to Todd Bowley and say, look, could I get a couple of suits made? Because this is just not a good look for me. I kind of like this. It's not bad. I like this one. I like this one. Not tracksuit though. I'm not wearing a tracksuit. I'm gonna be dressed in a suit. There's only one job I ever had where I dressed in a suit. I worked in an office for a I worked in an office for a mortgage banking company. You had to wear a tie. It was business attire basically. I don't like this. This is okay, but I don't like the shirt. I don't like the open shirt. Okay, so I kind of want to go with I just don't have, there's not much of a selection, really. I mean, you can either look like this with obviously your suit's a little bit tight on you there, pal. Or you can go with the open sloppy look, you know? Now this looks a little bit better, but I don't like the plaid. I mean, middle of summer at the Club World Cup wearing this. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh wow, this I guess it's just gonna be what it is. It's gonna be what it is. I want to be the guy in the game. I want to be the guy in the game. I mean, look at this. Even this, it's like it's too tight across the middle. This is not a good look, Sports Interactive. I want to look like the guy at the beginning of the game. That's what I want to look like. Okay, we got this. I did look like this about 15 years ago when I was doing P90X for 6 months. I lost about 40 pounds. I lost 60 pounds of fat, put on 20 pounds of muscle. So my net loss was 40 pounds. The goal is to get back there because I've slipped and I want to get back to lost weight, better health, get off the high blood pressure medication, that type of stuff to be healthier. So, okay, so the shirt I want to be yellow because that's a Torquay color. The tie can be blue. No, blue, yellow. That shirt's not blue. That's purple. Come on, game. That's not blue. That is purple. Anybody want to disagree with me? So how about a white jacket? Where's my pants? I'll leave the pants as they are, but I'm going to change those to white also. Or I could do this. Yeah, that looks good. I'm styling. Shoes. Yes, I do want to wear shoes. How about yellow shoes? This is not yellow. This color is not this color. It's not. Wristwear, I'm going to wear a yellow. I'm going to wear a yellow watch on my left wrist because that's where I wear my watch. I'm not going to have a ring. Oh, yeah. On my left, I will have a ring on my ring finger because I am married. My wife and I are talking about getting new rings, which we need to do. In fact, I'm going to put that on my to-do list for this weekend because we've been talking about it and we haven't done it yet. All right. I don't see a ring there. I see a watch. I don't see a ring. Oh, because I got to click on this, right? I got to click on this. How do I see it? I see it. Okay. Lapel badges. Can we wear all of them? What is War Child? I can't wear all of them. What is War Child? All right. Well, let's see. So I'm happy with the attire, the head, the body. So let's just go with this. Let's confirm this. Appearance biography. I want to be addressed as Boss Biff. Optional. Middle name. Refer to me as. He, him. I was born on a day. Sure. January 1st, 2000. That's great. So there's going to be another one after I click on this, right? Next. Select the place of birth. How about I was born at Stamford Bridge in England. Why isn't Chelsea in here? London, I guess, then, right? I am an American. Actually, we should do this, right? I'm English American. Select third nationality, select fourth nationality. All right. Set your credentials. It's time to tell the world who you are. There are two main considerations: your overall managerial ability, your managerial specializations. Your overall ability is reflected in your reputation. Later, you will have a chance to refine this specialization reflected in your attributes and tendencies. I think I understand. The first consideration determining who you are is your managerial credentials. These are your past achievements from which your reputation is derived. Interesting. If I want to continue my Tor key save, I think I'm going to have to do it in FM24 because I tried loading in my Tor key save in FM26, and once I got into the game, it asked me to pick a manager, but then it asked me to pick a team. I'm like, Torquay, that's the save. I don't think that's ready for prime time yet, that part of the game. First, consider determining your managerial credentials. These are your past achievements from which your reputation is derived. For now, your reputation is pending the completion of your credentials. Reputation contributes to how likely you are to land a top job, especially when unemployed. How likely you are to lose your job if results go against you. How easy it is to find to convince others to your way of thinking. How much respect you will be granted by the media. Okay, tell me where from establish what sort of. Okay, first tell the world to what level you played as a footballer. This will contribute to your reputation. You consistently appeared in the top tier of domestic football. You consistently contributed to the winning of domestic club honors. So now, see, I worked for a major U.S. retailer for a long time, and I like to believe that I contributed to the success of that company. So I worked for like a top 5 retailer, worldwide retailer. So I'm going to say this one. I consistently contributed to the success of the company. So I'm going to pick that one. That's a smart thing, Blessed. Get away from your computer. Stupid ads. My daughter even says that when we're watching TV, and we don't watch network TV. We stream stuff. We watch Twitch. We have Netflix. We have Prime. We have some other streaming platforms like that. But when commercials comes on, she's like, "Stupid commercial." Guess where she learned that from? Her dear old dad. Yeah, I'm trying it out. We'll see what happens. I am kind of looking forward to it, because like I said, like I said, if I want to finish Torquay, I'm going to have to do it in FM24, I think. Um, I am 25 years old, but I did gray early. Okay. Now tell the world about any previous non-playing roles. This will build the story of who you are and lay the foundations for any later specialization, but will not contribute to your reputation. Okay. Next, share how well known you were in this role. This will continue to build your reputation, but will not impact any later specialization. You may choose a generic role or something specific from within that field. If you were a previous manager, you may not require an illustrious playing career or achieve immediate respect. Okay, so setting your credentials in a non-playing role. Your experience lies in the organizational side, planning and developing successful strategy, medical punditry and media, referees and match officials, recruitment and football operations. I kind of like this one. Could be head of youth development or scout. Seems like head of youth development would be more like under the coaching thing. Head coach, assistant coach, first team coach, set piece coach. Well, if I was going to be coaching, it'd be head coach. I did kind of do more of the recruitment and football operations, like my job, my real life job. It's probably more of a maybe head of youth development. How well known are you for it? Now watch. So watch what'll happen. I'll get fired from my first job, and then people will come to me and say, "We want you to be the head of our youth development program," and nobody will offer me a head coaching job. you know? So I think I need to say head coach. I think I need to do head coach. Because I want, now see, why didn't this when you click off of it? Can you select more? Most recognized for. You can only select one. So when I select coaching instead of recruitment and football operations, shouldn't this default back to choose? Maybe I can put everything in here. I've been medical. Let's do this. It's probably going to confuse the game. I am a doctor also. Punditry and media. I'm a soccer expert. Referees and match officials. I was a match official. I was a referee. I don't know. It's probably going to mess everything up. How well are you known for it? I'm known, recognized worldwide. You could do this too. You have no previous experience in any non-playing role. I know FM26 has the option to import the save. After I get this character created, I'll show you what I did and how I don't think it worked. Right, right. It's beta. I agree. It's in fact when it wasn't working, I'll show you. When it wasn't working though, I just kind of looked up at the camera and I said, Sports Interactive, this isn't working. So this is something you guys can work at. Um, let's go here. Coaching badges. Finally, you've already coaching badges. Finally, have you already earned any coaching badges? The higher the level you have attained, the greater the boost to your reputation. You'll have an opportunity to continue earning coaching badges throughout your career. Understood. Setting your credentials. Do you have a coaching badge? I have a Continental Pro license. I am global. I'm not just nationwide, I'm global. And I'm only 25 years old. So give me some respect. How would you describe your coaching style? Your reputation is set, and with that, your overall managerial ability, but that does not wholly reflect who you are. A lofty reputation is not essential to a successful managerial career, but it can give you a head start. The choices you continue to make here will determine your relative strengths and weaknesses. You are free to proceed with no specialities, indicating your preference for an all-round approach or focus on certain aspects. Coaching attributes describe the quality of your own coaching, which can be supplemented by your staff. Your mental attributes describe how you apply yourself as a manager and how you interact with others. Your tendencies define your preferences as a manager. From coaching to personal, that might want to be changed to personnel, I would think. I don't know. And will continue to evolve as you make choices throughout your career. While this describes you, clubs favor managers that share their preferences. Time to focus on your identity as a football coach. This will mainly contribute towards your coaching attributes, whilst also affording you some related tendencies. So, I guess in the game, but maybe also in European style football, coach and manager are interchangeable. Because the game is football manager. But I guess you're a football manager, but you're also the football coach, and you're head of everything else, I guess. How would you describe your coaching style? Coaching styles represent your footballing philosophy, how you think and feel about the game. You can select up to 3 styles to help you define how you work. More choices reflect a manager who is capable across a number of attributes, while fewer choices suggest a stronger focus on 1 or 2 specific areas. Entertainer. Well, that's not a bad one. I'll tell you, that is not a bad one. Outwork and outrun your opponents with an up-tempo brand of football. See, this is what a lot of clubs want. This is what the board of Torquay wanted. They want entertaining football. They wanted an up-tempo brand of football. You can only pick 3, okay. You want to win, and we'll try to find the simplest and most practical ways to do so. So this is not compatible with this. These two are not compatible with each other. You can't be an entertainer and a pragmatist. Okay. Let's see what other things. So if you're attacking, you can't be defensive. If you're defensive, you can't be attacking. You can be a developer and be everything else. You can be energetic and be everything else. You can be an entertainer or a pragmatist. Specialist? You can be a specialist and anything else. You can be a systems builder and anything else. A tactician and anything else. But you can't be attacking and defensive or entertainer and pragmatist. Okay, I want to be an entertainer, but I don't want to be Ange Postacoglu. I don't want to be that entertaining or not entertaining. I mean, you want to win, right? But you also don't want to be Sean Dyche. You don't want to be Ange. You don't want to be Sean. So you want to develop young talent. You want to play up tempo. Wow, this is really good too. Develop a specific approach that leans heavily on possession based play and being strong from set pieces. So that's like if you want to run a gegenpress. So let's see, what's the one? Okay, I guess you start throughout the universe, right? Um, it looks like that's clickable, but nothing's happening. Maybe they design it to be a pop-up or something that comes up and explains to you what motivating does. But I guess I came in my previous thing, coaching style, my coaching badge, non-playing role, playing career. Um, my motivating is only good. I'd like to have excellent motivating, and it's only good. And I haven't selected anything over here yet. So these things do affect here. What affects motivating? Nothing. Nothing affects motivating. So I'm going to select developer, energetic, entertainer, and systems builder. See, to me, this is Ange. Outwork and outrun your opponents with an up-tempo brand of football. But then they get caught out. And then this would be Sean Dyche. This is me. I want to develop young talent. I want football to be entertaining, and I want to develop a systems approach where it's possession based and being strong from set pieces. I want to be Arsenal. Oh, okay. I can actually see how I look again, so I could change that if I wanted to, I guess, right? Port a bug. Maybe I can do that in the next. Finally, let's share your personality and what defines your personal approach to management. This will mainly contribute towards your mental attributes, whilst also affording your team some related tendencies, affording you some related tendencies. Okay, so this is what's going to affect my mental attributes. So I want my motivating to be good. My motivating is very good. So my attacking right now is very good. My defending is average. If I'm convincing, my motivating goes up, but my attacking goes down and my defending goes up. So develop young players, play entertaining football, makes the most of set pieces, keen motivator. I want to be a keen motivator. Personality traits, you can select up to 2 traits to define your personality. Priorities still on high level of discipline standards, resilient. Bounce back from disappointment more than anything else. When you get knocked down, you get back up. Inspirational, strong and recognizable leader for your team, placing a premium on motivation and inspiration. Interesting because this does not affect anything over here. So now if we click off of this, these both affect the same thing, right? I don't see any changes between here and here. You want to be a strong and recognizable leader for your team, placing a premium on motivation and inspiration. I like this one. I like inspiration. You feel you can adapt to any situation, any league or country and deliver on expectations. You value the ability to bounce back from disappointment more than anything else. When you get knocked down, you get back up. Man management is outstanding. So inspirational with man management, with your management going up. I think I like this. Outstanding man management, motivating, very good. Determination is good. Authority, very good. Adaptability, very good. Set pieces, good. Even though we did this thing over here, make the most of set pieces. How come my set pieces are only good? But I guess you can also develop these, right? Okay. I'm going to have fitness coaches that do this. I'm going to have set piece coach, and we're going to have a good youth development program, and somebody can help me be determined. I'll hire a coach that's more determined than I am, more determined to take my job. Guess what? Torquay, I told you guys this. So, I forget what his first name was, but his last name was Johnson. He was the head coach of Torquay when I took over. When I took over, Aaron Downs was the assistant coach. I kept saying how Aaron Downs wanted my job. That's why he kept giving me these bad advice on who to play, all these things like how to set up, what strategies to run, and all that stuff, the tactics to run, the game day tactics, all that stuff. I told you, he wants my job. He's trying to make me look bad. Guess who the current head coach of Torquay is? Aaron Downs, the guy who wanted my job, the guy who wanted that last guy, his name was Johnson, probably wanted his job. So Aaron Downs is the current head coach of Torquay. I told you. Okay, you heard it here first. Okay, this is who you are, but it does not define who you will become. Only your choices throughout your career can do that. This is an opportunity to make changes before you embark on your journey as a football manager. Sure. Sure. Choose which manager you'd like to start your career with. This guy? This guy? Quick career start, advanced career setup. Let's do this one. I'm going to do Major League Soccer only. No, I'm not. Okay, how do you add another league? Add a nation, Europe. We're going to do the big ones: France, Germany, Spain, Italy. Includes playable women's leagues. Okay, so we're doing France, Germany, Italy, Spain, England. Oh, England. Yeah, England, France, Germany, Spain, Italy. What other ones? Mm-hmm. Portugal? Wales? Sure. Scotland? Sure. Belgium, Czechia, Finland, Gibraltar, Iceland, Northern Ireland, Poland, Russia, Slovakia. Hmm. How about North America? Canada? Mexico? Sure. South America? Brazil, Argentina? Sure. Asia by Japan. Indonesia, India, Malaysia, Singapore, South Korea, South Korea. I guess this is just a pick. If I don't get on with the team that I'm with, this is kind of just a pick where else I might be able to coach, right? It doesn't necessarily mean the players that will come from there. Let's go down through the list. Major League Soccer. Major League Soccer only. Argentina. Let's just do the Premier Division. Brazil. Let's do the National First Division. Skybet League 2 and above. Let's do this. French National and above. Okay. Bundesliga, Syria, BKT and above. Okay. Bundesliga 2 and above. Portuguese. Second and above. Scotland. League 2 and above. Let's just go with the Premiership. Spain, second division and above. JD, Premier Division. So, Premiership only. Portuguese, second league and above. Serie A, Bundesliga, French National 2 and above. Let's just do this. First Division, Premier Division. Okay, let's do these. Okay, now where do we go from here? Total player count 7,000 or 76,610 balanced. Estimated game speed is balanced. Database size, game setup. Where game setup, load, save. Okay. Now they said the earliest season, if you want to pick a team in the earliest start time, if you want to get the early start time, I think is in Romania. Transfer mode, original. Choose how and when transfers happen in the first season of your career. Yes. Amend advanced game settings. No. Use fake players and staff. No. Use real fixtures. Yes. Add key staff. Add players to playable teams. Enable this option to ensure that playing squads for playable teams will be filled out with sufficient personnel. It's most beneficial when running leagues which have been created or added through the editor, and the teams included may lack a full complement of players. Allow first team transfer window activity. Allow player attribute masking. Is a concept where certain attributes are not visible to the human manager because footballers. Yes, I want to have player attribute masking. This needs to be like, they can't have the text running on off the screen. SI, this is a bug. Not a bug, it's just not formatted properly. Add a manager when adding a new human manager. Allow use of in-game editor. No, I'll take that off. I don't want to change anybody. I don't know what I'd change him to, like a Superman. Make everybody a Cristiano Ronaldo. I guess you could do that. Just make everybody on your team and see what happens. Let's see. Use replay key staff. Allow first transfer window activity. Typically starts the game with preseason just happened in the real world. Therefore, the database selects the squad list stream transfer budgets, allowing transfer activity. The first transfer of a career means clubs can make transfers that would allow player masking. This one was confusing to me in 24. Certain attributes, or in some cases all, are not visible to the human manager because Football Manager assumes a manager will not necessarily know everything about a player in the world. Yeah, I don't want to know everything about every player. I think I already did this. We changed all these that I wanted to change. Transfer mode, original. The original way to play Football Manager. Updated squads will be used at the start of each new career. Real world. We're at the start date of the career. Move to their new club on the same date they did in real life. I think I'd rather do this one. I think this one right here, real world. Players will start at the clubs they were with at the start date of this career. They will then move to their new club on the same date they did in real life as the career progresses, unless you block the trade or whatever. Larger database and other game modes and processing times may be affected accordingly. It hasn't changed anything down here. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. You have selected 30 leagues from 11 nations. The game will start in USA in December. No, I don't want the game to start in USA. Oh, cancel. Because we want the game to start in England. That's the flag here indicating USA. Because why? Because USA was the first league. No, I don't have, this doesn't need to be playable. I mean, I might go to one of these teams. I don't know. I haven't played the game enough to really know. Early preseason, 7-7. So the earliest date we can do is 7-7. Okay, let's do that. Load the database. Load the database. Add start in 13 minutes. Okay, so we can pick a club. We can go unemployed. I'm going to pick Chelsea just because Chelsea's my favorite club. Founded in 1905, nicknamed the Blues. Uniforms. They do have uniforms. Sign high reputation players. Sign players under the age of 23 for the future. That's why I like the youth development thing. They want to play entertaining football. That's something that did we select that? Play attacking football. We didn't do that. Sign high reputation players. We didn't do that. I did play entertaining football, but I also want to play like ball control football. Professional, Stamford Bridge, loves the club, state of the art training facilities. Finances are okay. Youth facilities, state of the art youth facilities. I'll probably get I'll probably get blown up by FIFA or UEFA or whatever for my finances because I won't manage them properly somehow. FA Cup, Chelsea entered third round in 10-1-10-26. Chelsea entered league phase 9-16-25. Chelsea entered the third round on September 16th. Notable rivals Spurs, West Ham, and Liverpool. The club has been allocated a maximum of 4 escape slots for the season. There is currently one player on an ESC permit at the club. And I mouse over that and get I'm a new player. I'm a new player. So I can mouse over this and get a tooltip, right, on what this means. Okay. To start your career with this guy. He's the only one I got, and I don't want to go through I don't want to go through a half an hour trying to create another one. Start the game. Now, see, I thought I also had entertaining football, most of set pieces, inspires others. I don't think all of these things showed up that I selected. I think there was another one. Chelsea set to appoint Biff Gimbel. Oh, gee, they got a new thing here. I wonder if this would look the same as if I was coaching Torquay, or if they're going to change the graphic depending on what the. Maybe this is actually Chelsea's media room, and they would change the graphic to have Torquay's media room in the game. I mean, they do have the licenses, right? Predicted to finish fourth. Chelsea fans are preparing to welcome 25-year-old English manager Biff Gimbel into the Chelsea hot seat, with those who know him best describing him as a possession-focused operator who likes to produce entertainment. An inspirational figure, Gimbel joined the Blues in a move that will intrigue many within the game, and insiders are confident that his traits are well suited to building the sort of culture expected throughout the club. Look, if you're taking shots from outside the box and you're a defensive midfielder, stop. That's my first advice to you, unless you want to get benched. His playing career marked him out as a perennial champion in English football, while he also carries a global reputation for his work in coaching and seems perfectly set for this opportunity. So I am a perennial champion in English football, and I have a global reputation for my work in coaching at the age of 25. Interesting. All right. So let's Chelsea FM 26 new save. I don't know what people's conventions are for naming their saves, but here we go. Here we are. Finally, blessed. Here we are in the game. So it looks like we got the welcome to Chelsea. So we can sort these by new task unread, advice, search, mark all as read, actions. We've got the portal. So the why, you've got portal highlighted. You've got this bar along here showing you what these are, like tabs basically. Why do you have the drop down? Also, isn't that superfluous? Isn't that the word? And then it looks like over here you can switch. Okay, you can save right here. I guess that's the save button. There is no sidebar. Now, if I click on squad, it's going to be the same thing, right? Oh, your squad are ultimately the players that will determine whether you're successful or not. They are the ones charged with delivering on expectations. It's your responsibility to make the right decisions that give them the chance of playing to the best of their ability and maximizing their potential. Okay, so I actually don't click on start with the portal and don't click on anything else because you're going to get a tutorial. Pick and manage your matchday squad from the first team tool. Where's the first team tool? Huh? Okay, first team tool must be up here, right? Enjoy a comprehensive overview of the squad and make sure you're fielding the best team for the job each and every time. So this is my squad, bloated. Squad happiness. You're more likely to get the best out of that happy player than an unhappy player, but it's not always that easy. The choices you make every day have consequences that are reported here. Okay, so we're in the same screen, the squad screen. Whether it's by paying close attention to complex squad dynamics and dressing room atmosphere, setting targets, or making promises to players to incentivize them to be the best versions of themselves, or paying close attention to board and supporter feedback, it's really important that you engage with your players on a personal level. Find out what drives their morale and strike the right balance between what's best for them and what's best for the whole team. Squad feedback. Okay, so that's down here in this corner. Active promises, targets, dynamics. There's a strong sense of unity between the players, and they should have no cause for complaint about the way things are going. Training. So, using a lot of icons now for training. Training is one of the most important aspects of player development. You're able to devise weekly schedules, set the level of intensity and workload, and assign your coaching staff to specific areas. You can also strategically plan attacking, defending, and goalkeeping units, construct mentoring groups to facilitate mental attribute growth, and develop individual training plans to really get the best out of all of your players. The work done on the training ground always shows itself on match day. Okay, the work done on the training ground always shows itself on match day, whether good or bad, right? Tactics. Tactics are the most technical responsibility of a football manager and something you'll need to constantly focus on and devote time to in order to succeed. Football Manager provides an incredible amount of depth and possibilities to set up a tactic based on your preferred style and your player's strengths and weaknesses. You will likely spend more time dealing with your players than anything else in your managerial career. To understand them as individuals as well as part of a team is crucial in guiding them towards success. Give them as much of your time and focus as possible on the training pitch and in person to develop relationships so that when it's time to pick your team, you're informed and ready to win. Okay, let's go back to Portal. Now, I think I'm going to save this. Okay, let's see. Let's go here, here, here. The same thing. Yeah, let's save this. And then let's go to main menu. Let's quit the start screen. Hopefully it saved all that because I do not want to have to go through all that again. Look, I really wish there was something they could do about this. This is supposed to be a white jacket, white pants, yellow tie. Oh, you know what? I should have changed my tie because I was thinking Torquay. It should be white and blue for the Blues. But it's supposed to be a blue shirt. It's purple. It's supposed to be a yellow tie. It's gold. Yellow shoes. They're brown. I mean, come on. Okay, load game. This was what I was talking about before. Let's go to FM24. I want to load this game. Now, see, it calls it that we're in the Enterprise North-South. We're in the Vanarama National League. So I don't know why it's calling it the Enterprise North-South. Okay, so now I'm going to click to load this, and it tells me that it's got to convert it, make it compatible with 26. It's already made it compatible. I've done this twice now. So this would be the third time I've done this. Now it's telling me what? Um, this is very buggy. This is not Chelsea FM26 new save. That's the save that I just did. Now I probably have saved my Torquay game maybe 338 times because every time it does an autosave, it saves it 3 times. It saves it week, like if you're starting week 3, it'll save. It does saves like 1 week apart, I think. But yeah, this is not the name of the save. Ad started. Just started. So this is buggy. Go here. Come out here and go. Exit that. It really would be nice if they would create, when you click on bug report, if it just didn't take you to their bug report webpage, but it created like a window where it was, you could select from the type of bug, and then you could put in your explanation for it. So you're on the same screen as where the bug is, so you don't have to remember everything, go back to that screen and look at it again. Okay, there's also this issue. You know what I'm saying? So there's also a bunch of issues: crash, save game, database, competitions, user interface, match engines. Let's see if there's anything in here about loading. Save game compatibility. I'm just going to, well, anyways, you can see what I'm trying to do here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to load. I'm not even going to go past this screen because I'm going to add a manager. I don't want to add a password. Yeah, it's just to add password. I want to add this manager. Now, if I say add head coach, why is it telling me now to choose the team? Oh, maybe this means add. Choose from the options to select the club you want to start your career with. Torquay. Yeah, see, this is bugged because I'm already playing Torquay. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit back, go back in. Hopefully I'll be able to load this save. Now it's interesting because this, yeah, it's just buggy. It's buggy. So when I came out here, this is actually what was displayed under FM24, not this. Now let's see what happens if I load this. Hopefully it's not going to tell me, you got to create a new manager. No, it took me right back in. Okay, response required. All right. Well, let's see. Let's go through the inbox. Welcome to Chelsea. Hi, Biff. It's great to have you here at Chelsea. You'll meet various people in key roles at the club over the next few days, but to start with, I wanted to give you a quick overview of the club, our history and heritage, and a general flavor of the club you're going to lead into a successful new era. We won the UEFA Champions League twice. First in Premier League, 1954-55. Last time we won was 2016, I think. Year founded, region, UK, Ireland, professional. Capacity at Stamford Bridge is 40,000. Year built, 1877, really? Season ticket holders, 25,000 season ticket holders. Man. Average season ticket price for 19 home games. Because I think you buy a season ticket for home league games. So anything else like FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League, any of those things, you would get probably an offer, like you'd be one of the first to be able to purchase. You'd have like rights of first refusal type of thing, but then you would, but then you would, you'd have to buy tickets to those extra. Average ticket price is $68. That's not bad, really. So I'm going to go to calculator 1100. Oh. 1,110 divided by 19. It says 58 is the average ticket price. Oh, average season ticket. Okay, facilities are good. Recruitment budgets transferred 22 million, wage budget 350,000, scouting 526,000. Okay. Welcome to Chelsea. I am your press officer, Emma, and I will be keeping you up to date with news from around the footballing world. I've kept a copy of the Football Rambles article on your appointment. Chelsea have today confirmed the appointment of Biff Gimble as the club's new head coach. Eyebrows have been raised in the soccer world at the appointment of the inexperienced 25-year-old. He's sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Stamford Bridge. He replaces previous head coach Enzo Maresca. Sorry, Enzo. Top reactions. We're delighted to announce the appointment of Biff Gimble as our new head coach. Welcome, Biff. Gimble. Chelsea. Oh, 283,000 thumbs up. Hiring Biff Gimble is a bad decision. I'm happy enough with this. Yay, Javal. We'll be very interested to see how Biff Gimble gets on at Chelsea. Number of club head coach jobs, 1. Number of national manager jobs, longest time at club. I've got a worldwide reputation, boys. Maresca leaves Chelsea. English transfer window in progress. Preseason report, Chelsea. Can I click on this? Enzo Maresca has left his position as head coach at Chelsea. Chelsea confirmed Maresca's departure was by mutual consent and that the club wished him well for the future. He had been at Chelsea since July 2024, having previously managed Leicester. Maresca's Foxes team lifted the Sky Bet Championship in 2024. A decision on his replacement will be made shortly. Maresca seemed a decent person, but it was the right decision for him to go, in my opinion. What's going on? Maresca was doing a decent job. Really surprised at this news. Interesting. So you can actually click on other articles and stuff. What? I'm contracted to Chelsea at $8.5 million per year? What? For 3 years. Wow. I think I was making $1,400 a week at Torquay. As part of your welcome to the club, I want to introduce you to club supporter profile and expectations of the fan base. I'll also provide updates anything changes during the season. So supporters, so this is something that you can click on. These windows you can all click on to get more information on the topic. Social media followers, 47 million. Season ticket holders, 25,000. Season ticket waiting list, 0. Wow. Play entertaining football, play attacking football, and sign high reputation players. The board would like to talk about our club's long-term vision and outline our initial expectations both for this season and the years ahead. Increased commercial revenue is required. Grow the club's reputation, preferred. Expand stadium, preferred. I will come to you and ask you to expand the stadium. And I hope you'll agree, because that's what you want to have happen. Be competitive in the UEFA Champions League, required. So increase commercial revenue, be competitive. Bonuses. Winning the UEFA Champions League, we get $500,000 for winning the Champions League. Let's just go into accept the current vision. Okay, Chelsea's tactics. Understand the importance of tactics and start to build a defined style of play and overall approach to winning matches. Your overall tactical philosophy is likely to be a reflection of your coaching. Where am I? Probably up here is going to be the best, right? Top right. Your overall tactical philosophy is likely to be a reflection of your coaching and mental traits, but you have the freedom and flexibility to define how your team plays from one game to the next. Understand purpose. Understand the importance of tactics and start to build a defined style of play and overall approach to winning matches. Your overall tactical philosophy is likely to be a reflection of your coaching and mental traits, but you have the freedom and flexibility to define how your team plays from one game to the next. Isn't that what this just set up here? Okay. Sorry, I read that twice. I didn't look and see. Topics, tactics, key personnel. Willie Caballero, assistant coach. Reece James, our 25-year-old strong fullback. And 23-year-old elite attacking midfielder Cole Palmer. We're going to do a 4-2-3-1. Right. Let's get our tactics set up, shall we? To get started, select the tactical display shown. Okay. To get started. All right. Select a tactical style. Here are some common tactical styles you can use as a foundation for your own approach. Though you have full creative freedom here to explore and create your own personalized tactic. Kind of like what was here before, right? They think we can do a gegenpress. Gegenpressing relies on every player in the team working hard and above all else being fit and mobile enough to press the opposition immediately after losing the ball. Wins the ball high up the pitch, high intensity can unsettle opposition, very tiring for the players. Turnover-focused approach leads to less control. So what about control possession? A style that focuses on retaining possession and winning the ball back quickly. Looks to play out of defense and create chances through patient, short passing, build-up play. This is kind of what I was talking about in my thing, right? Retains possession, plays on the front foot. This one, I kind of want to do gegenpress. In possession, play through the press. Goalkeeper distributes to center backs. Much higher tempo. So what about this one? Goalkeeper distributes to center backs. Play through the press. Much higher tempo, narrower width, counterattack and transition. Shorter pass, play through the press. Short goal kicks, lower tempo. Out of possession, higher defensive line, high press, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, counter press and transition, step up more. Higher defensive line, okay. High press, okay. Trigger press more often, okay, much more often. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Counter press and transition. So the differences are, this is trigger press much more often. This is trigger press more often. This one is, everything else is the same except step up more. And that does not have step up more. So I could actually probably do both of these and then do a more defensive one. I think I'm going to do gegenpress. Okay, let's go over here, do formation in possession. Let's see. I should probably get up here in a couple minutes. I think I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to get up and step away for a minute and just kind of walk around a little bit, get the body flowing, get the whatever. And I will be back. Now let's see what I got to do here. I will be back shortly. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for the break. I'm back. We're going up here in this corner. Up here, it says complete introduction and formation and possession. Up here, I guess right here, this is the best spot for this. Let's just have to keep moving this around based on the context of where it actually is on the screen. I might have a. These are still good. Velveeta. A little soft. Still tastes good. In possession, we're doing 4-2-3-1. Out of possession, we're going to do a no. Who's going to drop back here in midfield, though? I mean, this isn't necessarily bad. It's not a huge change. The two forwards drop back a little bit. You maintain pretty much your defensive shape right here, and then one midfielder comes up here. I want two defensive midfielders, though. Well, probably Caicedo. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. It's a pretty simple change. Pretty simple change. Tactics. Tactics are at the heart of your managerial experience and will largely determine how successful you'll be. Take some time to learn how to build a winning team that thrives both in and out of possession and makes the best use of the talent available to you. Okay, we have the 4-2-3-1, defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder, wide gegenpress. Gegenpress style, balanced mentality. I think I don't want to change that. I want to change that to attacking. Right. The main navigation allows you to choose from up to 3 tactics currently being worked on in training, as well as the overall playing style and mentality. Add further detail with more adjustments and ask for help from your backroom team to quick play a match day squad when needed to. Oh, quick pick a match day squad, not quick play. I wonder if they do that. I wonder if they do computer simulations of matches like the middle of the week. Head coach and the assistant coach and the backroom staff, they go in. Not necessarily an FM, they might have their own in-house thing. I think with like Todd Bowley, he's got how much money? He could hire programmers to develop. They don't need the graphics so much as they need the outcomes and the events. Tactical setup. Your team will play in two distinct phases: in possession when they have the ball and out of possession when they don't. Combined view takes an average of the positions assigned to each player in each respective phase and gives you an overview of how your tactic fits together. You can swap players and roles here, but to change positions, you need to use the in possession, out of possession, or both tabs. Interesting. So you can't just pull a player and say, I want you to play here. In this in possession, I want you to play here. Okay. Your in possession formation represents the starting shape of your team when building an attack, the position of your players when your team have the ball near your own goal. The in possession roles determine how the shape of your team changes as they attack higher up the pitch. Okay. The out of possession formation represents the settled defensive shape of your team when without the ball. That is, your team's defensive shape when you're not actively engaged in a press. The out of possession roles determine how the shape of your team changes as they defend higher or lower down the pitch. The both view allows you to see the in possession and out of possession shapes alongside each other and make changes accordingly. Team selection. This is where you pick your starting 11 as part of the match day squad. As already mentioned, you have the option to use quick pick, but you also have full flexibility here to select each player, their roles for both phases of play, and see relevant selection information to guide your choices. Team instructions control how the team plays in and out of possession. The instructions act as modifiers to your base tactical approach. The visualizer provides a representation of the impact your tactical choices might have in terms of where the players are on the pitch and how they interact with each other. The pitch has a number of zones that can be selected to see the team shape when the ball is there, as well as the team instructions set. Okay, I got to read that again. There's 15.8 thousand viewers of Football Manager right now. And I have my friend Blessed as my viewer. The visualizer provides a representation of the impact your tactical choices might have in terms of where the players are on the pitch and how they interact with each other. The pitch has a number of zones that can be selected to see the team shape when the ball is there, as well as the team instructions set. In possession, out of possession options. Use the in possession, out of possession toggle to switch between phases and to customize specific team instructions for each phase. Once you've set up your tactical foundations and outlined your principles, your plans will typically require adjustments and refinements for every match based on who you have available and the challenges posed by each opponent. Being flexible within your overall tactical framework is important, and it's the fine details and subtle tweaks that will often be the difference between winning and losing. Interesting. Nobody directly responsible. Okay, cool. So these are the zones. Interesting. Oh. So this is what the Gegenpress looks like, or the 4-2-3 one looks like. Okay. It's like there's nobody responsible for this portion of the pitch. Oh, you can do that. You can do that. Okay. So goalkeeper is going to be who? Sanchez? He's my starting goalkeeper. Where is he? Where is he over here? Oh, picked. Why? How can I sort this? It looks like these aren't adjustable, right? Oh, you can. Okay. So I think who's going to be my deep line playmaker? Is that Caicedo? Actually, I think Caicedo is also a 4-star. I don't know why they have him as a 3-star. Oh, so maybe switch them. So it looks like deep line playmaker is going to be Fernandez. And Caicedo would be the defensive midfielder. Okay, that makes sense. They're better at that. Okay, so I think my number 10 is going to be um, so Jao Pedro would be my striker. Cole Palmer. On the right, on the left. So we don't have so Madueke is still with the team. Where is Jao Felix is still on the team. Madueke, he can play right, left, but in this he would be Madueke would be 3 stars there on the right, 3 stars on the left. He's 3 stars. We'll put him on the left. We'll put on the right. We'll put Nkunku. Okay, at the back we're gonna put Gusto. I think Gusto's on the right, isn't he? No, Reece James is right. Gusto's on the left. I like Chilwell. I don't know why they got rid of him. Who's in the center? Fofana. And who's on the right? So probably we need to put Fofana's injured again. Okay. So I think it's because of the start date that I picked, and that the transfer window basically hasn't completed yet. That so Madueke is set up to be transferred to he's set up to be transferred to that's interesting. He's set up to be transferred to Arsenal. So the only affinity here is between Fernandez and Caicedo. Fofana, what, is injured? I can't pick Fofana. So I'm gonna have to pick Chalaba and I have to pick Diesel, Disasi, and Chalaba. I mean, Cucurella kind of grown on me. I do like Chilwell, though. I just like Chilwell. So I'd have to sign him to an extension. Okay. Now, I haven't given any. So these are the players that are responsible for. So this is a weak area over here. Why is that? Hmm. Is that due to Nkunku's? So he's basically an attacking midfielder. So maybe he doesn't see himself as a. He doesn't see himself as a defensive midfielder or a defensive player. High positive influence. Turn that off. Okay, team instructions. Okay, these are the zones. Okay, just like in 26. Okay, interesting. You can give different instructions for different zones. Interesting. So my strategy is goalkeeper distribution. Yeah, I think that's what my. Oh dear, I clicked on the wrong thing again. Hide it for now, I guess. What thing did I do that I shouldn't have done? Tactics. Okay, tactics. Oh no, I want to go to portal. Well, where do I find where I what my thing is? Where's my There are many ways to become successful as a football manager. Your story can be told in many ways. In the career section of the game, keep track of your attributes, tendencies, relationships in the job market to grow your impact on the football world. So this is what I want to look at: my attributes, tendencies, my attributes and tendencies. Okay, attacking, defending, fitness, make the most of set pieces, play entertaining football. My profile and contract. This is a reflection of who you are right now and at any given moment during your career. Your strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and contractual situation are always evolving as your journey unfolds, and it's useful to come back here as often as you need to. Well, like right now. Your coaching badges are a representation of your professional development. Any qualifications earned are shown here, and you can ask the board to go on coaching courses to attain more badges and higher levels of education as you go forward in your career. You will come into contact with a lot of people during the course of your career, and your interactions will leave them lasting impressions. Your interactions with them will leave your interactions with them leave lasting impressions. Okay, whether you develop positive or negative relationships with them, the nature of those relationships might impact future dealings with them, and being aware of this ahead of time can be helpful to your cause. Whether you are a one club manager in the making or someone who sees themselves moving around different clubs during the course of their career, keeping track of the job market will help you chart your course forward. And it also keeps you informed of the situation at other clubs when other managers, potentially rivals of yours, are coming under pressure. The career section is about self-reflection, who you are, what you've done, and what's next for your life in Football Manager. Look back on your journey to find inspiration and insight for the future and tell your own unique story. So I wanted to see my managerial stats. Tactical style wing play? No. So what was my thing? It was something about trying to remember why I came here. My profile, my contract, my badges, my relationships, my history, managerial stats, managerial vacancies. Those are the things that are available. There was one other thing I selected that didn't get in here. I don't know why. Maybe I could only pick one and I picked two. But it was something in tactics that I was looking at. Oh yeah, playing out of the back. Something about, I think the style of play that I wanted to play, like the gegenpress or counter press, you play the ball out from the back. Yeah, goalkeeper distribution to center back. Oh, we play for set pieces. Goalkeeper distribution to center backs. Yep. Okay. Okay. How can you tell though which one's selected? How can you tell which one is selected? Oh, this one. Okay, so you can actually change all of these instructions. But if you want to do goalkeeper distribution to center backs, how are you doing goal kicks? Play through a press. Okay, so this is all back here. Okay, in the center, dribbling balance, progress through, supporting runs, and pass reception. So I guess you can have one for each zone. Okay, that's interesting. So we did the tactics thing. Chelsea Responsibilities Introduction. Hi, Biff. I'm Willie Caballero, assistant coach here at Chelsea. I'd like to welcome you to the club and take a moment to introduce your backroom team and how they can help you day to day if you want. How they can help me if I want? Get to know your backroom team here at Stamford Bridge and understand how they can help you succeed. Recognize the importance of delegation and building relationships with key staff who can make your day to day job easier. Well, let's see. Danny Walker. Danny Walker. Okay. Let's begin introduction. We have a match against Derby on Wednesday, and it might be helpful to you if you delegate certain tasks to the backroom team until you're more settled in. You can decide that at the end of this introduction. A bunch of games coming up. We already look after everything as far as training is concerned. You can make your own changes, but the coaching staff will organize everything and make sure the players are working to your tactical direction. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to do the things that I did in 24. Oh, nice. So portal, messages, backroom staff introduction. We're still in the messages. So I won't do that yet. You'll outline your tactical approach, of course, and the staff can help you with that. While you also have some media obligations around your appointment and first match. While it's good if you can attend those, you can ask me or another member of the staff to deputize. On match day itself, you might want one of us to handle opposition instructions or team talks. And for non competitive fixtures like friendlies, you can have one of us act as manager in your place. Having to deal with transfer and contract strategy is a job all by itself. And it will definitely help you to delegate some of those tasks to other people around the club for the long term, especially those who are here with skills in those areas. But you can make those decisions as suits you by communicating your responsibility choices. Under control. So I guess 55 of the choices are under my control. 63 are delegated to staff, I guess. Throughout the season, there will be opportunities to adjust who does what and when. It's your call. Just let us know how we can help. Okay. I completed the induction. So maybe club has staff under it. But I think I just want to get through this. Another introduction. Okay, got an ad break incoming. An opportunity to get to know players you'll be working with at Chelsea, understand the importance of leadership roles and seniority, who your best players and brightest young talents are, how injuries and player happiness can affect your chances to succeed, and start to build relationships with key people at the club. Reece James and Enzo Fernandez are our captain and vice captain, respectively. The two of them have an important role in guiding and shaping the culture of the club. You'll have a chance to review and change these roles in a week or two. A good captain will have strong mental attributes, including, but not limited to, leadership and teamwork. This is an overview of our squad. These are the foundations upon which you will be able to determine the strengths and weaknesses of the group. Maintaining a strong overall squad means striving for quality in every department. It also requires a positive dressing room atmosphere. This balance is very important to help drive success. It's always worth keeping an eye on the youth teams for potential future talent to bring into the first team squad or to develop as a potential revenue stream for the club. Hmm. The, so, a potential revenue stream for the club by loaning, selling, etc. The medical team can keep you up to date on any injured players, their rehab progress, and expected return. They'll also be able to provide a risk assessment on anyone who is in danger of becoming injured, as well as a summary of anyone recently back to fitness and overall summaries of long-term injury data. The recruitment team will take you the recruitment team will take you probably through the process of identifying new talent and moving players on, but it's useful to be aware now of the ways in which you will be able to develop the squad in the months and years ahead. Yeah, this is probably stuff they're working on. I think that'll do for now. Hopefully you have a much clearer idea of who's who around here before you formally introduce yourself to the team. I'm always here to help you however I can. Thanks. So now they're going to want me to club section deals with the past, present, future of your club from history and facilities, from people to finances. You can see the bigger picture and understand where the club has been, where it is now, and where you want to take it. I want to take it to the top. Club vision is set by the board and is intended to set the direction of the club for immediate and long-term future. While you are afforded a degree of flexibility in how you choose to manage your team, you will ultimately be judged on your performance in meeting as much of the criteria outlined here as possible. And with regular feedback and appraisals of your work, you'll always know where you stand. See, now all it's telling us is to, as far as competitive, they want us to be competitive in the Champions League. It's not saying be competitive in the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, whatever. The board are your employers, and along with the supporters, the people you need to satisfy most in order to keep your job and move forward in your career. They will offer regular performance feedback, while you will find yourself going to them a number of times each season with a request to help improve various areas of the club. The confidence they have in you, as well as the club's financial situation, will largely determine whether these requests are granted, although it's important to build a positive working relationship with them regardless. The club's financial position has a direct impact on exactly what you'll be able to accomplish in several areas of your job. From your transfer and wage budget to the staff you're allowed to surround yourself with and the facilities you work in, you will undoubtedly feel the benefits and restrictions brought about by financial developments. $213 million a month. So we have room for about 18. We have room for what? Current wage total? 405 million? Hmm? That can't be right, can it? The world of Football Manager is rich and complex. The responsibilities enable you to delegate some of the gameplay modules you want to spend less time on. Trusting your staff to handle specific aspects of your job by delegating by delegating places your belief in them to deliver on your expectations. We need to hire some more coaches. We need to hire some more recruitment people. We need to hire some more medical people. You need to go into staff right after this. Facilities. The quality of your club's facilities directly impact the rate at which your players develop and realize their potential, as well as the sort of income that can be raised in from match as well as the sort of income that can be raised in from match day and corporate revenue. While it might initially appear that you have limited ability to convince the board to invest in infrastructure, your continued success will help bring improvements across the club to help to keep raising the bar in the pursuit of excellence. Affiliates. Affiliates are clubs that partner together for mutual beneficial relationships. These can include, but are not limited to, players moving between clubs either on loan or permanently, to the sharing of facilities, financial and commercial support, or even geographically based links. Whether your club has affiliations now or not, they can be a powerful resource for you to use. I think Chelsea, one of Chelsea's officiates, I think, is Strasbourg, and I think that's where Chilwell went. Who are Chelsea Football Club's affiliates? Yes, Strasbourg. Chelsea's ownership group, Blue Company, has a major, or Blue Co, has a majority stake in the French League One club, which is a key part of its multi-club ownership model. And I think that's where Chilwell's playing right now. Each club is unique and each club is constantly evolving. Understanding how your club works, its history and culture and vision for the future, as well as the financial state and how it will affect what you're able to do, is imperative if you are to be truly successful there. So, club vision. So, only UEFA Champions League. So now I need to go into staff. We need more coaches. We got what? 3 too many scouts. We need more recruitment analysts. Now these aren't highlighting like these down here. Staff database. I need 2 more physios. So let's try to get a couple more physios and sports scientists just to see how this works. So we want to get I don't want to include the Chelsea staff though. Now, how do I filter this to look for how do I filter this to look for what I'm looking for? Sports scientist, right? I just want to look at people that want to be sports scientists. Oh, maybe this one. Medical? Is there like a search box or something that I can click inside? Edit search. Okay, here we go. Any role. No, it's going to be a medical role, sports scientist. Employed by any. Reputation, any. Add attribute. We want to have somebody who can speak English. Oh no, condition. It took me all the way out. Darn it. Any condition, language would be good. Language. English, yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's found 661 people. So what is the best attributes for a sports scientist? So it's not highlighting anything over here. These aren't highlighted. So what are the the best attributes for a sports scientist? So let's go back into search and go for attributes. Highlight key attributes for role. Sports scientist. Sports science. That's it. Okay, let's apply that one. Sports science. Got a couple elite ones. This guy's wanted by who? Borussia Dortmund. So he is elite in physio. Be nice if when you mouse over it, it would, you know. So the only one for is sports science. He wants to be a fitness coach. He wants to be a sports scientist. Adaptability doesn't matter. There's only two elite ones. Now, Tony, he's elite. He's elite. Adaptability, I don't think really matters. Determination's good. Average good. I think Tony might be the best one because Tony is he could fill a spot as a physio. He's unsuited to being adaptable. Why is he unsuited to being adaptable? Physiotherapy, sports science, elite. Good determination, good people management. But see, none of this matters according to um, you know, he's very good at negotiating, so maybe the other guy is not so good at negotiating. And I don't know, I'm just kind of leaning towards Tony. Although he's an elite physio. So what if we needed somebody to be a physio? They're both with other clubs right now. Probably have to buy them out of their contract. So let's go with approach to sign. 72 years old. Oh no. Should have looked at the age. He wants 210,000 per year. Oh, that's how much he's making. I'd have to buy him out of his contract. Oh, he's got a current offer. Does it say he's got a current offer from Eintracht Frankfurt? But if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, how about 200,000 a year? Start date immediate, 2 years. Suggest terms. He wants 218. 1, 2. I'll give you 205. Okay. So we got an offer out to him. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I want to look at my thing first. I want to look at my club staff first. So we got an offer out for a sports scientist. Now we need a couple of physios. So let's go back to staff database worldwide. We're going to edit our search for the first team, edit our search for physio. We need 2 of them. Condition, staff role, language spoken. Okay, attributes. I'm going to add an attribute of so physiotherapy is the only attribute that matters. 100 and something elite. So this guy is available. He's a free agent. He's wanted by a lot of other clubs. Let's go talk to him about coming to work with us. How old is he? He's 48. He wants to be a physio. Let's approach to sign him. He's a free agent. He wants 117,000 a year. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to 100. Start date immediate. He wants a 4-year contract. Yeah, sure. Suggest terms. He wanted what? 117? 1, 2. Let's finalize the deal. Okay. That's what I needed to do before on what's his name's. I didn't do that, did I? I didn't finalize it. So I need to go back to I need to go back to can I go all the way back there? No, I can't. So I need to go back to club staff. I need to go to I need to go back to my now, is there a way to see like what I have response required? Okay, I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to go back to my staff because I don't think I actually made an offer to that guy. Oh, is it for a sports scientist, right? So let's go here, go back to sports scientist. Because I don't think I actually made an offer to that guy. It was Winfried, the 72-year-old guy. I think he's the guy that I made an offer to because he was elite and also physio. So I think we already did this, right? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 200,000. Suggest terms. Go down 205. Suggest terms. Finalize deal. Okay. Okay. Exit talks. Then I need another physio. Need another physio. An attribute for physio. Right there. And then we wanted to do just elite, right? So edit search. Physio. At least elite. And then who's the guy that we just did? Was it Andrew Mitchell? Yeah, I think so. And then Simon Unger. Yeah, because he's a free agent. Simeon Unger is a free agent. He's very good. Not outstanding, though. There's only 3 of them that are. I got to run just for a second. I'll be right back. Be right back with music, and I'll be right back. And then I'm going to be signing off in about 15 minutes, but I'll be right back. Okay, I think bottom right now is the best spot for the camera. I mean, I don't know where the best spot's going to be. Um, elite, he's with a club, outstanding, very good, competent. Do I actually want to go after somebody who's elite? He's elite physio. Yeah, let's go after Simon Unger. He's not tied to a club. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, finalize the deal. Okay, so I've got those three. I've got those three, and now I need to hire 9 more recruitment analysts. Interesting how that moves, huh? Why they couldn't just format this to like be the width of the display instead of jumping like this over here. Just have it be the width of the display, have this be consistent across the top of here. That's what I would have done. I mean, that's just me, but I need 5 coaches. Doesn't tell me what I need though, right? I have a set piece coach. Who's my set piece coach? It doesn't let me see that. So I need a set piece coach. Now I could probably make my recruitment analyst available to staff members to see if there's any scouts that want to come over because we're overstaffed on scouts. Or I could just go into scouting and say, let's see which one of you wants to convert over to a recruitment analyst. I guess I'd have to come in here, coaching team, recruitment team. Any scouts want to be a recruitment analyst? What are the qualifications for a recruitment analyst? See, it'd be nice if you could mouse over and see what their attributes were. So possession tactical, attacking good, possession good, tactical good. Interesting. I don't know. But it'd be nice if you could just mouse over him and go, okay, he is really good at I guess this is the only thing he can do. But these guys can do a lot. Looks like they could coach in any position here. So just that one change affects all of this. Just putting him as a attacking tactical coach. Well, possession tactical makes sense that he would also could transition into attacking tactical. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could look at the scouts and go, just look at all the scouts and go, okay, you are good because you'd be good for you'd be good for a recruitment analyst because that's what you're good at. So if we go to recruitment team, we go to recruitment analyst, click on Sam. Analyzing data, good. Judging player potential, judging player ability. So those are probably the three. Now, if we were to go back to staff and we were to look at worldwide, we look at edit search, we're looking for a recruitment team, a recruitment analyst, and we're looking for an attribute to be a recruitment analyst. They are analyzing data, judging player ability. Those are the only two. So staff interest. Nobody. So what was again? Analyzing player ability, analyzing data, judging player ability. Okay. So if we come back over here to our staff, looking for recruitment team. I want to look at the scouts. So can I just look? Oh, comparison. No data available. Judging player ability. Okay. Hmm. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I think that's going to do it for me for today. I should be back next Wednesday, 10 o'clock. Let's save this. I might play some more in between now and then. But as far as today, I think I'm done. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for all my VOD watchers. I know Harry. Harry. Thanks, Blessed. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with me. You're my sole viewer. I had a couple other people just hop in and hop out, but I'm glad you hung out with me. Um, I'll be back next Wednesday around 10 a.m. And I'm going to save this again. I like to save multiple times. Like I said, I'll probably play a little bit more between now and then. We'll see. But yeah, there's just figuring out the new interface is going to be 90% of it. So 90% of it for me when I started playing FM24 was figuring out the interface. So it's back to the drawing board and square one as far as that's concerned. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to save it one more time. And then I'm going to exit. Quit game and exit. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Anyways, let's see. Let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, no, I got to go here. I got to go here. I'll play my outro. And wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. The plan for next week is Wednesday at 10 p.m., 10 a.m. So no more nighttime streams, just Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 10 a.m. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, Blessed. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.